Okay. Good morning. My name is Eric Ramirez, and I want to give you a small insight about the ancient seven wonders of the world. According to Mark Joshua, a researcher and a journalist who lived in many countries, including Egypt and Greece, that this list is made out of themata. Themata is an ancient Greek terminology for what we now know as the must-see. For tourists, of course. The ancient seven wonders of the world. It's an ancient Greek compilation of marvelous structures in their world. The lucky seven stands for the mythical significance of the five planets, which is Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, and then the Sun and the Moon. This list was created by three historians. Herodotus, the father of historians, Antipatros of Sidon, and Philon by Byzantium. The first thing on the list is the Giza Pyramids. It was built in 2584 and 2561 before Christ for the Egyptian pharaoh Khufu. It is, or was, the tallest man-made structure in the world for 4,000 years. The interior excavation of this place began in the late 18th century and early 19th century. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon is next. Although it's controversial that this actually existed, many believe that it did. Supposedly, it was built in 605 to 562 BCE as a gift to King Nebuchadnezzar's wife, as a remedy for her depression. The next thing on the list is the statue of Zeus at Olympia. This place is what we know as modern Greece. It is a 40-foot tall statue sitting on the throne in the Temple of Olympia. Its ivory-colored skin and dress hammered with gold. Due to Christianity, however, the Temple of Olympia was neglected. By 5th or 6th century, the temple was destroyed by an earthquake. The Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, present-day Turkey. It was built in 550 BCE, 425 foot in height, 225 foot wide, and it was destroyed in the 21st July, 356 BC by Herodotus, so that he would be remembered. Of course, once he destroyed it, well, his name wasn't supposed to be spoken of or written about, but a courageous historian, Theopompus, recorded his name for posterity. This was actually rebuilt twice, and then the third time it went down, they just kind of gave up on it. The next thing on the list is the Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. It was built in 351 BCE as a tomb for Marcellus Halicarnassus. Halicarnassus is a city both Mausolus and Artemisia invested much time and effort to make it the most beautiful and impressive city in the world. It was destroyed by numerous earthquakes and was later torn apart by the Knights of St. John. For those of you who doesn't know who those are pretty much Christians. The Colossus of Rhodes. It was built in between 292 and 280 BCE, 110 foot tall, and was built in memory of Demetrius' army in 304 BCE. 56 years later, it was destroyed by earthquakes. If you can recognize it here, this is actually the ideology of the Statue of Liberty. I believe that's where it came from. What remains today, out of the ancient list, is the Pyramid of Giza. As you know, they have all been destroyed. And today, it remains as part of our seven wonders of the world. In conclusion, as you know, all of these monuments represents a past that had a great impact on the people who lived before most of them were destroyed. Whether the monument's existence is controversial or actual, we now live in an era with the new seven wonders of the world. Geography. Till next time.